So is your Sims 4 not launching or loading properly after the Sims 4 July 2021 update? Then keep on watching. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to see you. Today we're going to be talking about Sims 4 not loading properly after the Sims 4 2021 update. But just a quick reminder, if you like this type of content and if you find it useful, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit a notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video because it truly helps me a lot, and you never know when a helpful video, pops up on your screen. So yeah, thank you so much, and back to our videos. Basically, you guys, every single time a Sims 4 update comes out, as I have said multiple times on this channel, the right solution for you is to literally generate a brand new electronic arts folder. And to do that, you just need to go to your documents folder, right click on your electronic arts folder, rename, and then rename it in electronic arts old. Okay, now I really want you to open your game, completely close it, and then you should see a brand new electronic arts folder showing up in this documents folder. Right now, this is an empty EA folder, right? And basically, you guys, just to clarify one thing, if you have renamed your electronic arts folder and if you have opened your Sims 4 game and panicked about not having all of your saves in your game, like this load game doesn't even show up anymore, do not worry, because all of your saves are contained in your old electronic arts folder, and all you need to do is to basically copy all of your saves, tray, and screenshots files from your old folder to this newly generated one, because obviously this is an empty folder and nothing will show up in your game. So do not worry about that. And by the way, you should also keep this electronic arts old folder in your documents folder just in case something happens with your saves, because you always want to have a backup for your whole entire electronic arts folder. So you really want to get your files back, right? So you will need that electronic arts folder right over here. You are going to go into it, and then we are going to copy all the content, all the files that we can find inside the following folders. So screenshots, saves, as well as tray, because all these files contain all of your Sims, all of your houses, and all that jazz. So you want to really go into every single old folder. So let's just take, for instance, this saves folder. This is the most important one. Okay, so just Control A, right click, and copy your saves files. And now we're gonna go into our brand new electronic arts, the Sims 4, and then saves folder, which is currently empty, which is quite obvious because we have generated a brand new empty electronic arts folder in order to fix our Sims 4 game. Okay, so you wanna paste those old save files in here, right? And then the same goes with your tray and screenshots folders. Okay, once you have copied all of your content from your old saves, tray, and screenshots folders to your newly generated saves, tray, and screenshots folders, you are going to, if you are using CC and if you really want to use the same CC that you've had previously in your old EA folder, you will need to actually go into your Documents, Electronic Arts old folder, The Sims 4, and then access your mods folder. And then make sure to click on this type column multiple times until these TS4 script files show up right at the top. What I suggest you to do is to actually remove every single mod that is a TS4 script file, because almost all mods have been reported as broken after the Sims 4 July 2021 update, and so you really want to get rid of every single one of them. But don't worry, we are going to get them back by installing the latest version for them in just a second. Do not do this right now. So right now you just really want to get rid of these TS4 script files, right? Just select all of those and delete those, and then also make sure to type in this search field the names of your mods that you had installed. And why I'm saying this, because certain TS4 script mods, right, do also have some package files. Some mods contain TS4 script files as well as package files. So you really want to make sure to get rid of the package files as well, which are related to that specific mod. So for instance, I am just going to type in MCC or UI cheats or more columns. And as you can see right here, these files which are associated with a specific mod are also package files. So you really want to delete every single package file which is tied to a specific mod, because those will most certainly affect your game. Now, once you have removed all of your script mods and package files associated with a specific mod, you really want to click once again on this type column, and you should see like only package files, like only CC files, like package files which are CC files. And you can tell that your files are CC files by their names, like, you know, shirt, skirt, dress, accessories, makeup, and all that jazz. If all of your CC do contain these words, then you are only left with CC, right? What do you want to do about these CC files? There are two methods. Number one, you can Control A and select all of them and then copy them and then go right into your brand new Electronic Arts, The Sims 4 and then mods folder, which should be empty and should also contain this resource.cfg file inside. That is absolutely crucial because your mods or CC won't show up otherwise. So now we're going to paste all of those into our new mods folder. Besides those, we are also going to download a specific mod which is going to help us determine what CC are actually causing us game issues, right? So the mod that I'm talking about is called Better Exceptions. You just need to download it and make sure you use a file extractor program such as WinRAR. Open that specific mod file with your WinRAR program, drag and drop this file into your new mods folder, and now you should only have in your new mods folder all these CC as well as this mod, right? We are going to launch our game. In case your mods have been disabled after the Sims 4 update, you just have to go to options, game options, other, and then make sure to tick these two boxes, okay? And then apply changes. Exit your game once again in order for those changes to take effect. Restart it, and now all of your CC files as well as this mod should show up in this list. Now, if this list doesn't show up at startup, you can go to game options, other, and then view custom content, and you should be able to see all of your content in here. If you do have CC inside your mods folder and your CC are not showing up in this list, I have a whole video that talks about this very issue, so make sure to watch those tips, because I made sure to include like multiple scenarios in which your CC won't show up in a game and how you want to go about this specific issue. Basically, you just need to have all of your CC and this mod in your game. And now we are going to simply create a new game, like create a new sim, randomize it, whatever. We are not really interested in that. Move into a house, and then this Better Exceptions pop-up will show up in live mode. This will basically scan all of your CC and will basically generate a report which is going to tell you what package files are most probably causing you game issues, because those are no longer compatible with the current version of your game. And by the way, if this update pop-up for Better Exceptions shows up, make sure you update it and then make sure you run this compatibility scan so that you find out what package files are causing you game issues. So as you can see right here, these are all of my package files which are currently causing me game issues. And once you find out which are those ones, you really want to go into your new Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then mods folder and search for those specific CC files in the search field. Delete those files from your mods folder. And now once you have deleted all these problematic CC that showed up in that report that you've generated using the Better Exceptions mod, you can now open up your game and see if you encounter any game issues. If your Sims 4 issue is now fixed, well done. But if you're still dealing with issues, I highly suggest watching this video, because I'm not only talking about this Better Exceptions mod, but I'm also talking about the 50-50 method, which can be basically combined with this Better Exceptions mod. So essentially, if this method doesn't work for you, you can try out the 50-50 method combined with this Better Exceptions mod. So make sure to check out that video for further explanation. So basically, you guys, just to recap, in case something goes wrong with your Sims 4 game, always have a backup of your whole entire EA folder, because you really don't know when that comes in handy, right? And that backup is the very Electronic Arts old folder that have been previously called Electronic Arts and that you've renamed a while ago just to generate a brand new EA folder. So always keep that EA old folder because you never know when a backup comes in handy. Just please know that specific folder will only contain the saves that you've made up until a certain point. And then basically after generating a brand new mods folder and after putting only your CC and testing it out using that BE mod, your problem should now be fixed. But as I said before, you only want to deal with CC just to find out which ones are broken, and then you want to slowly add only updated mods. Like you need to re-download all of your mods that you've used before, the updated versions for those, and then put them into your new mods folder essentially. And then if this very first method doesn't work for you, like renaming your EA folder, generating a new one, copying only all of your CC and then scanning it using BE and getting rid of those problematic CC that show up in this report list, then you can try out the 50/50 method, which is detailed in this very video. I'm gonna make sure to link it in my description down below, and I'm also going to include the card over here so you can check it out. And by the way, you guys, if this video card error shows up whenever you try to launch your game, you actually need to go into your documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then mods folder. Make sure to click multiple times on that type column until your TS4 script files right over here show up right at the top, and delete all of them. And then once you delete all of your mods, because those are obviously broken as an update has been recently released and those are no longer compatible with that version, you can successfully launch your game and no error will show up essentially. And this thing happens especially after, launching your game for the first time after updating it, and then after enabling CC and mods, and then exiting your game and then relaunching it to play your game. This is when that error shows up because obviously you have enabled those mods and those mods are no longer compatible or are potentially broken, and therefore your game will not open up. And another thing that you shouldn't worry about is the fact that you may see your Sims naked just because your CC and mods have been disabled previously. And so all you need to do is to go on every single household that you play on a regular basis and then hit Ctrl+Shift+C, type in that command bar testing cheats true, and then you need to shift click on each sim and then click on the option modifying cast, and then just dress all of your sims up until there are no naked sims in your game. I truly hope you find this little video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit a notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video because it truly helps me a lot. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and for sticking with me. I highly appreciate you. You don't even know. I will see you next time with a brand new helpful video, so stay tuned for that. Have an awesome day just like you. Bye guys.